There's a lot of crumbs. There's sand in my pocket. The last time I wore this jacket, I was at the beach. That's mad nasty. Yo, 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 it's Quincy, aka SJ, back at it again with another video. You already know the vibes, and today, you saw by the title, I'm giving y'all a video about masculinity and me. And the lack of masculinity that I think I have. Yo, 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 yo. Alright, so I asked my friend, right? I was like, because I told them about my video, and they were like, oh, cool. And I said, I was like, when you think about masculinity, what do you think about? Like, what comes to your mind? And I'm just a picture. She said she thinks about this guy. And I was just like, damn, that ain't me. I was just like, that don't look nothing like me. I'm not anywhere near that nigga. Like, no, like, are you bugging? Like, damn, that is just such a polar opposites at this point. Like, what the hell? How am I supposed to compare to this dude? Like, no. But basically, she was saying like how when she thinks about masculinity, she thinks about like people that are strong and like muscular and like aggressive and like all these things. And I'm just here like, okay, that's not me. Whatever. And I was just like, all right, like, you know, that's fine. And my point in this whole thing is to say, I don't feel as masculine as like people describe. Like when people describe masculinity, I don't feel like I fit into that group. And I'm not gonna try to fit into that group. That's the point of this. I don't try to fit into all these things that people consider masculine. And I don't wanna try to fit into the masculine societal norm. Like, that's not my thing. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna come off how I come off regardless of what people expect of me. And yeah, it just gets really kind of like weird. I've been in situations where I've been like around trans dudes or like, and then like maybe they've done something maybe a little bit feminine, and someone always feels like they have to call them out. Like, they won't say anything in front of them, but like as soon as they walk away, they're like, you saw what he did what he did there? Yeah, I knew he wasn't like, and I just be like, well, goddamn. And I always like, this hasn't happened to me recently or anything, but before I was just like, yo, like, and I always speak up against them, like, yo, just because like they do something feminine doesn't mean that they're like any less of a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's dudes out here, cis dudes out here that be dropping it low. Like, are you gonna call him gay? Are you gonna say like he's a female? Like, no, there's feminine dudes out here that are cis and straight. So it doesn't like, what really is masculinity to this world? Like, what? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And that's why I don't try. And that's why I don't like try to get into being what people expect of a man. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do because this is just how I was raised and how I was brought up, and like that's just what it is. I grew up in a family full of women. Like my mom, I have 2 sisters, I have 8 nieces, I have like, my whole family is full of women. You know what I'm saying? And I've been brought up as a girl, right? So I've been raised to be a girl all my life. I put quotes, but like, I've been raised to be a girl all my life, right? But even when I had like, I was always like a tomboy or like aggressive, and my mom never like made me stop doing those things. She made me wear a dress knowing that I was aggressive and didn't want to wear those dresses. But like, she never, when I wanted to wrestle with my cousins or when I wanted to wrestle with my friends, she never made me stop. It was never like, hey, that's not how a girl should act. And my mom kind of was just like, all right, whatever. It didn't become an issue until I real life told her like, hey, I like other girls. And then that's when it became a whole issue. And it was like, I should have never let you. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say that, but it was just like, I knew you was thinking it. Obviously, being raised as a girl, I was never being taught how a man should act, or how a man should be, or how a man should present themselves. I didn't have much of a manly figure in my life. It wasn't like I was being taught how to be a man, because my dad wasn't really a figure that I wanted to be taught about. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad had a rough life growing up, and I didn't want to be a part of that situation, so I never looked for him to teach me about how to be a man. I just kind of like looked at the male figures that I had in my life and like try to pull this from there, and build my own character, but I don't want to be like anybody, so I just want to be myself. So I just see how my brother-in-law, how he treats my sister, or how he acts when in certain situations. I pull that from him, or like how my uncle takes care of his family and stuff like that. So these are just the things that I look at, and I guess I taught myself how to be a man and build from there, because I never had like a talk about how this is how a man should be. You know what I'm saying? So I just did my own thing. So yeah, I think that's just one of the best things about transitioning. You get to be the person that you want to be. I'm still me, but I just need to be presented as a man. I need to have the look, right? I need people to respect me as a man. I need people to see me like I see myself. And that's just the thing about it. Masculinity and all of those other things, I mean, it's gonna come. I mean, I guess, all my friends are girls. I went to an all-girl high school. I have all-girl friends. I don't know why. I don't really have many guy friends. I really like my girlfriends. Like, I be in the group chats with them and they be going crazy in there. Sometimes I gotta let them talk, you know, their own conversations, because some of those things I ain't gonna talk about, because like, we're not doing that. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't go out trying to make friends, and that's the thing. But so when people gravitate towards me, it's always a woman. I feel like being trans, you always get this extra added pressure about being masculine. People just expect you to just be so masculine. Why is it that trans men have to be super masculine and cis men don't? Like, I don't get it. Like, why does it have to be such a big thing, like, for trans men? Like, just let us live and let us do what we want. Like, nobody worry about you, and why y'all worried about us? You know what I'm saying? That's just what I don't understand. And it's like, we are just trying to be ourselves and have the world see us as ourselves. And that's just what it all is. Like, I don't know. It's like we always have to prove our manhood to somebody. And it's like, bro, I'm just as much of a nigga as you. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. But people be all up in the mix and trying to, you know, figure some stuff out, and it's just like, bro, just stop. I've been in a position before where I felt like I had to be super masculine. I was dating this girl who had previous exes who were like super masculine. They were like, this is before I identified as a trans man or as male at all in general. I was dating someone who were dating like girls who were like studs or whatever you want to call them, but they seemed super masculine. So I felt like that's what she was into, and I felt like I had to be super masculine too. And I was trying like way too hard, and I didn't like the person I was being. She never brought it up to me, but it's a conversation I had between me and my best friend. I was like, I don't like trying to do this. I don't like feeling like I have to do this or anything. And then my best friend was just like, yo, just don't then. Like, you don't have to do any of that. I didn't notice it, but if that's what you were trying to do, then just chill. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know, like, I thought I just had to be this person because that's what being masculine was. And, you know, I just didn't want to, I just stopped because I just want to be myself and like do all the things that come naturally to me. Like, only thing that's masculine about me, I guess, is I like go to the gym and I lift and I have facial hair now and like that's it. I mean, I guess the way I dress, but if you actually get to know me conversation. I talk with my hands a lot too sometimes, so like I think that's just the New York in me. I think sometimes like I'll do something feminine, and I had someone like call me out on it a couple of times, but it's just like, so what? Like, I'm just trying to be myself. I'm chilling, and I don't care what people think about me anymore. I used to really hard body think about, I used to be stressed thinking about what people would think about me in certain situations. So I used to try hard at a lot of things, and now I don't care. A lot of my friends think that people are gonna think I'm a gay man, but I don't care. Like, I don't care what people think about me, so it don't bother me. If that's what y'all want to think, then go ahead and think that. I know what I like, I know what kind of pussy I'm into, and I know what I'm getting. So I don't have to be overly masculine, because at that point then it becomes toxic masculinity, and I don't want no parts in any of that, because it don't need to be there. It don't need to get there, and I know that's a terrible thing for some people, and that's terrible that some women go through from some men. So I ain't gonna be a part of it. I am emotional. I am sometimes pretty soft. I don't try to be out there just, you know, just trying to be this heavily masculated person, because for what? For what? For what? It don't even need to be all that. Just be yourself, be chilling, and it is what it is. Like, you know, I like who I am. That's it. But that's just my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other thoughts about what masculinity is to you, drop them down in the comments. If you felt like you had to be a whole extra person because of a relationship or a setting or anything like that, tell me about it. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know your story. I do have a binder video coming out. Yeah, y'all just keep vibing with me. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see y'all next time.